And welcome back to Tabletop Misfits Play Curse of Strahd Part 3.
Yes, role play Ignan.
So, last we left off, the group had defeated some night hags while one of them ran away in cowardice and defeat.
Brave,
and they decided to sleep. Unfortunately, one character, Aquila, you had vivid, horrid nightmares throughout all of your sleep. Like, they were awful. And like when you woke up, you'd be slashed apart in them, burned, attacked, and when you woke up, the wounds were scarred over where they were, and it was awful. You didn't even get any sleep last night, so you're actually unable. You did not get a long rest, meaning. Let me look up the rules for. Actually, yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna look up the rules. So short rest, long rest.
It's gonna be at the top. If it's anywhere, it's gonna be at the top for me.
Yeah.
Look up exhaustion.
Yeah, look up that.
HAU. There we go. Well, that doesn't help at all.
That's nice.
Thanks, Dund.
Thanks, Dungeons and Dragons. I'm looking up the rules for this real quick, guys. Give me a sec.
Look up rules in general.
Yeah. Alright. Also, for those who aren't aware, which is anyone watching, I've got a new headset.
So yeah, he doesn't sound like ass anymore.
Hooray!
Haha!
The viewers may disagree on what I fear.
What is a spell?
There's a miserable pile of secrets. You're not going to find anything on this league.
No, I know there are rules for this, so I will look them up on my own time, but I'm pretty sure it's for... You do eventually start getting, exhaustion levels for not sleeping, but I know it doesn't happen in, the first 3 days, at least. So you're fine for now, but you are tired, you didn't get any real sleep.
You're unhappy.
So yeah, you're a bit cranky. But yeah, it's morning. The children, they slept relatively well. And yeah, you guys are able, if you wish, to continue on your travels to Vallaki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to roll...
How much gold do I have again?
163. So yeah, you guys are...
3 spells.
You are traveling around Barovia when... you get on the road, you start traveling around.
On the road again.
I just can't wait on the road again.
Bang. You run into one person. They're covered in blood. They're carrying an axe, and one of their arm looks to be somewhat broken, as they're just traveling down the road. And the second they see you, they perk up, and then immediately drop back to the ground.
I'm just gonna look to my partner. I was just does anyone know how to deal with this, or
I do.
I mean,
I have a divine sense.
Cool. This man is human, and he is he's human. He is not any of the other things.
Righty. He's human.
Well, did you want to go help him? I mean, I've got stuff for that, but I think you're better.
I'll go up to him.
That reminds me. Could someone remind me when we're in town to go and see if I can get trained by a physician? Because I feel like I should know these things better than I do.
But yeah, so do you walk up to him, Washington?
I walk up to him.
He immediately
So
explodes.
on him, you see that he's actually got a you didn't see it from the way he's walking. But he's got a sack tied to him. And as you walk up and you look at him,
Most men do.
What do you do? He's just lying on the ground right now. He seems to be very still.
Are you okay?
He doesn't respond.
Do you require assistance?
He again does not respond.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your pain?
Hello, Morgan.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your pain?
Again, no response.
Seriously, I'm expecting a Mordron to just come out of nowhere. And
Would you
start
like
taking
me to
notes.
do some healing on you?
Again, no response. He's
He
still
coughs up blood and
still
dies.
he's still like lying deathly still.
Yeah,
Don't
you
make
should
me
probably
cast-
just like heal him.
Don't make me cast a spell. I'll do it.
Hold on. Can I do like an insight check to see if he's alive or dead at this point?
Make a perception check.
Perception.
He's very dead.
Oh.
You would probably say he died when he saw you.
Oh.
Why aren't you healing him?
He died when he saw us.
What?
Are you just saying that, or did you take too long?
I'm gonna come over and look.
I'm unsure anymore.
Because I saw you like talking to him for like a minute.
Would I roll medicine, or would I, or
Roll
investigation
medicine check.
to
Roll-
determine if he actually is dead?
Roll a medicine check if you want to see if
I
he's
just
dead or not.
Immediately.
Actually, I want me to roll a medicine check.
not roll medicine check because I
seems
I
dead.
just came over and investigated.
He seems to have died from exhaustion.
Oh.
The
So that's
wounds on
good.
his back
Yeah.
also like they're bad, but like they're none of them are like particularly lethal if he got them seen to. He seemed to have died from like exhaustion.
So he's carrying a sack now.
Yeah, he's carrying a large sack. It's probably
Wow.
probably about the size of Oshin's torso.
Well, guess I'll open it.
That's do you want him in the sack?
Let's open the sack. Let's see what's in the sack.
Let's see what's inside of this man's sack. What treasures await inside the man's sack? I sound more and more tired as I sit.
Okay, that's annoying. I'm gonna have to go. Give me a sec. I need to roll on a table real
Also,
quick.
are we still on the thingy map? Or...
Oh no, you're not. Which map are you on?
What the hell?
Oh, you're on the old bone grinder still.
Damn it, Lee.
Again, your old bones grinded. It's kind of like grinder, but different.
You mean ground?
Grinder.
No, ground.
Grinder.
Is in like no, ground is in like the act of grinding.
No, grinder.
Grinder's dating up.
Shut up.
Alright, time to open up the book with a Sarek's face on it.
Hi, ass.
Hi, ass. I'm dad.
You're not allowed to speak anymore.
Look, who doesn't want good dad ass?
I'm okay.
What?
Someone roll me a D100.
Okay. I have the dice rolling thing up anyway. 1D100.
Someone roll me 3D6.
Inside, you find vampirism.
I'll do it this time.
Cool. You find in the bag about 90 or so small, kind of silvery-looking coins. They don't look like not proper silver. They're a bit duller than proper silver.
9 of them. I want to pick them up. I'm
19.
gonna look over. I'm gonna look over and what do we call it? What's the roll for it to investigate what to determine what they are? Actually, Justice is kind of just telling you and go. Do you know what these are?
Yeah, just any you know they are. You have enough intelligence. They're electrum pieces.
They're electrum pieces, like money. They're like that in-betweeny bit between silver and gold, which everyone thought was redundant, but everyone else thought was a really good idea for some reason.
So
Well-
it's money.
Yeah. It's just more stuff that makes it really irritating to decide to like change into gold.
Yeah. Whoever wants to add it to their inventory, add 90 electrum pieces on
Alright.
this map.
90.
90. 9-0.
Why?
Shall we split it?
Yeah.
No thanks,
That's
I'm fine. I don't want to deal with any of this fucking maths.
Okay, okay. I guess
I said I'll split it.
Dick and Aquila will take 30 each.
Good.
Take 38 each.
Cool. So Aquila,
Yeah.
Dick, and Sus just add Just add 30 electrum pieces to your inventory each.
Alright.
So this guy was hauling money
Alright,
around.
actually, considering I have to move the token because Alice isn't here, someone roll me another d20.
Another d20? Okay.
Yep.
1d20?
Yeah, you're traveling around the road. Just don't really see anything.
Alright, I guess we'll keep going.
Yep, just keep going. So it's currently about long rest. So you got probably got what time did you guys get up in the morning? Like 8 o'clock, I'm imagining. Quite early.
It's not early at all. 8?
Well-
Not early. God, you're weird.
6.
Six.
We probably went to bed. We probably stay for what, a bit longer, long rest because we probably woke up close to sunrise.
Okay, cool. So it's about 8 o'clock now, 8 a.m. Just as you're walking up this road. The road itself starting to like kind of again go up in altitude a bit. It was kind of like in a valley for a bit as you walked, and now it's kind of going on to a sort of more mountainous path again. So yeah, make another d20, please.
D20?
Again, your events are rather uneventful so far. It's turning up for about 10 a.m. or so. Another d20, please.
D20?
Yep. So you someone roll me 1d12 plus 1d8.
1d12 plus 1d8.
So 11, 15. You run across another corpse. Oddly
No,
enough,
we're walking.
you walk across another corpse as on the side of the road, mainly in a ditch. It looks like it's been stabbed multiple times. As you probably walk past it and like notice it, and it looks like it's been stabbed multiple times. Like just in the back, and scattered around it are like individual like items from it, but they're all broken. Like there's a lantern that's been like cracked, a flask of oil that's clearly been spilled out, a coin purse that's like been ripped open.
Anything discernible?
What is with all of the dead dying on this road?
Is there anything discernible about him?
He looks to be some form of villager. He's wearing like common peasant garbs. Besides that, there's not much to him really.
Should we bury him? I think we should bury him. Gotta think we should have buried that other guy. Should we go back and go bury him?
Let's keep going.
If you want to.
No, let's be honest, this place is full of dead. If we had to stop every time we needed to bury someone, we would be here a while.
Right, it won't take very long. But if you do insist, then I guess we'll go.
Listen, the best I can do is offer some words. So I like do some like holy words and then bless the body of some kind and then just go.
Yeah, like you just as you bless the body, something
Oh,
feels
no.
very weird about it. It's like just usually when you bless something like a body, you feel like kind of have this weird connection to the soul where like it almost feels like you're allowing it to leave. You don't feel that this time. It feels like there's nothing.
Well, I did what I could. I walk on.
Something wrong?
Yeah, I didn't feel a soul and usually would bless the
it's-
body, but
Ah, it's probably
yeah, so
it's probably one of the already dead people then.
So yeah, you continue on your journey for another hour. It's about
God, they're like zombies, but
It's about 12
emptier.
o'clock. It's about 12 o'clock. So yeah, basically you've been walking on this like kind of main road, and there's like actually a lot of forest around you now, like quite a big chunk of it as you walked around this bend, and you actually see like as you were like for a little clearing just as you passed it, a large like body of water from like kind of up on this vantage point. But what you also see is a large town ahead. You kind of start seeing its walls just come into view from here now. It's rather large looking from what you can tell.
Well, looks like we're nearly there.
Yep.
oh my god.
So yeah, just
Yeah.
roll me another d20. Oh,
Roll a
wait,
D20?
there's
Werewolves come running out.
Cool. So you yep, you're fine. You keep traveling along.
Alrighty.
Yep, just another
oh.
d20.
No d20.
Yep. Again, fine. Like it's just completely fine. It's about 2 p.m. at this point. One more d20, and then you'll be at the town. So yeah, you arrive at the town uneventfully. as you approach.
Fortunately.
That sounds like you have a bit of disappointment there.
Whoa, they careful not to put us in spoiler town.
But yeah, so you arrive at this gate as you walk up.
Is it an opportune time?
Could be. So the Slav. Yeah. Hang on.
The Slav.
It's like
The
a
Slavics.
comedy.
So, the old Slavic road meanders into a valley, watched over by dark, brooding mountains to the north and to the south. The woods recede, suddenly revealing a sullen mountain berg surrounded by wooden palisades. Thick fog presses up against this wall, as though looking for a way inside, hoping to catch the town aslumber. The dirt road ends at a set of sturdy iron gates with a pair of shadowy figures standing behind them. Planted in the ground and flanking the outside roads, the gates are half a dozen pikes with wolves' heads impaled on them. But yeah,
Well, that's pleasant.
yeah, there's just a
What type of wolves?
regular wolves as far as you can tell.
Dead wolves for the looks of it.
Yeah, very dead ones.
Yeah, I think they're dead.
Quickly try and heal them.
So yeah, the children haven't really spoken up all day. They've kind of just been quiet. But as you get to the gates, they say, "This is where we're from."
So where do we need to take you? Do you...
The blue. What's it again? And like the younger boy looks at the younger girl.
Are they both younger than each other?
What?
Are they both younger than each other?
No.
Yeah, they're much younger than Aquila.
Each time they look at one another, they become younger than the other.
The Blue Water Inn. It's where our father lives
Okay.
or stays.
Do you want to lead us there?
Yes, sure. And then like they walk up with you to the gate, and the town guard like they see primarily the group of odd-looking adventurers.
See this demon, this fucking cat.
And they like to say, "Halt there!" They say, "Halt there!" Or, "Halt there!" Whatever their accent is.
Oh.
But then like they look down to obviously see Aquila, because quite short, and then the other two children, and goes, "Returning lost ones." Just he says that like out loud to you as a whole.
I just go, not this one, and hold Aquila.
Well, I didn't think that one would be from here. But the other two, that's Gunther and Gretel, and like the kids just kind of like nod at him.
Witches.
Foul creatures.
Dead witches.
Dead witches.
Quite.
Very
There
dead.
was a bounty
Well,
on their
well.
head from the Baron.
Well.
Rather
Well.
handsome one. 3,000 gold.
Well then.
To each individual of a party that slays them.
Can this place afford that?
He like looks and goes, "The Baron can afford that."
Oh.
And he just goes, come in. Do you have proof that you killed them, first of all, but the way you need in to get the children in? And, like, the gate, like, portcullis opens up.
The children's word, I guess. I mean, we can go back to the old bone grinder and, like, grab a head, I guess, but...
They go... did you guys pick up the, like, weird potions that were in the cabinet?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Ellis
Yes,
has,
we did.
Oh, yeah, Ellis has all the dumb potions.
Yeah. So, he goes, well, there were these potions they sold in town, usually under the guise of old women, but we were too weak to really fend them off in any way. They were named Laughter, something and something.
I got some of that.
Oh, well, they do not let those things out of their sight easily, especially if you came from that direction. That
I
should
don't
be...
like children out that much.
It's also a good point. Come in. Like, they're ushering you in, as you say. This. So, like, you get in.
Kinda.
My food is ready, so I will be silent for the rest of this time.
That's no problem. So,
Hopefully,
yeah.
hopefully we don't leave the town too quickly, though.
No, it's a big town.
If you want
Yeah,
to say something,
so I'll
just
be back.
quickly clear your mouth and then you can talk again.
No, I will be eating downstairs, so
Oh.
yeah.
So,
So,
yeah,
I'll be back.
All right, so yeah, you guys enter this place. The town itself looks very nice. It's rather large from what you can tell already. But yeah, so you've entered in, and the children lead you down the main sort of street to this place, and I'll reveal its number so you can say like, hey, I want to go here later.
No.
Let me read you out the area. So
None.
no, not that one. So not this one. that they lead you past there, though, and they do mention this is an old church. And they mentioned that the priest has been a friend of the Raven folk for a very long time. So
What?
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 The church. And the
No. In character, like at the word the Raven folks like what?
Wait, what are you doing, Ethan?
In character, in
Yes?
response to the children saying the Raven folk, my character, the Raven person, says the what?
Our family, the Covenant of Feathers.
I forgot. I'm gonna go hide now.
Yeah, they talked about this last time.
I'm gonna go hide in this.
All right, so that Jasenia doesn't say that,
I'm
but
gonna go hide in the.
she
bin.
does say like the church is a friend. It's been a friend for a long time. You should probably visit it. They actually bring you up to this one. It's quite a ways into the town. They bring you as well. They bring you to here.
And that blue house.
You know, there was a time where I wasn't used to this cross country stuff, but that's passed.
So yeah,
Walking does
grey
that.
smoke issues from a chimney of this large two-story wooden building with a stone foundation, a sagging tile roof upon which 7 ravens have perched, a painted wooden sign hanging above the main entrance depicting a blue waterfall. So yeah.
Fucking incredible beard.
Yep. So here's the place itself. I'll put you guys down on the map. So yeah,
Oh god, I thought the horse was inside for a second.
Ksenia, Richard,
Okay.
Soul,
Sauce.
oh, no, hang on.
I was going to make sure it actually says sus rather than soul. I mean, at this point, I think sus has acquired this nickname soul. It'd be fair to assume.
Yeah. So can you all see on the map?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, if I know where I am.
Yeah. I'll just put you down to it. There you go. So yeah, the tavern's front door is open.
It is now.
Shall we just waltz right in?
Well, I guess. I mean, there's no other way of continuing the story.
Continuing what store? I entered the tavern.
Yeah, I'm also going in.
All right, cool. Ksenia, did you head in? So yeah, you all head into the tavern. Outside, you see a nice looking-ish well. Inside the place itself, you find. There, damp cloaks hang from pegs in the entrance portico. The tavern is packed with tables and chairs, with narrow paths meandering between them. A bar stretches along one wall under a balcony that can be reached by a wooden staircase that hugs the northeast wall. Another balcony overhangs an entrance to the east. All windows are fitted with thick shutters and crossbars. Lanterns hanging above the bar and resting on the table bathe the room in a dull orange light, cast shadows upon the wall, most of which are adorned with wolf heads mounted on wooden plaques. Say, you enter in with the young children, and the woman behind the bar immediately, they rush immediately to her,
Vault over.
and she just like vaults over the bar itself.
Smashing directly into the person in front of it.
No one's there. That's on the GM layer.
Shush.
Okay, anything you see on my screen, be quiet about it. Okay, don't know who's in the thing. So yeah, she like vaults over the bar as you all see, and then she like grabs him in an embrace and just like goes, "Where are you two? I was worried." Never mind. Go up to your room. Your father is waiting for you. Everyone's going to be happy that you're back at the very least. Oh, and they go, "Yes, Auntie," and they run up stairs, and she immediately hard fixes, looks at you, and goes, "And who are you?"
We're the people that assisted in their freeing. We killed the witches. We are
They were
adventurers.
captured by witches, by the way.
Well, that is useful at the very least. thank you for saving them. The Anka. I am the bar woman here. My husband owns it, and my 2 sons, well, they will inherit it. Come, I need to go back behind the bar before anyone starts deciding to steal drinks from me. And she walks behind the bar. Do you guys take a seat?
Yeah, I'm going to get a drink.
Alright, cool. So, you take a seat up. There's currently one man at the bar. He's wearing a yellow sort of noble duffet. Duffet? I think that's the word I'm thinking of. And he's, he's also got like a pair of spectacles on. He's just like sitting at the bar, kind of at this far end here. There seems to be other, like, Adam, or Richard, you noticed this. Seems to be 2 or 3 other people of note in this bar. These 2 men up here specifically, they look not out of place, but they're definitely, like, different, to say the least. Like, they're bigger, brawny, they seem to look, like, interesting. They seem to be telling stories to some folks sitting around their tables. Like, chairs have been, like, stacked up in front of them, but can't hear what they're saying too much. Besides that, the bar's relatively full. But yeah, she goes, so, tell me your stories. Who are you, and what are you doing here, for you're clearly not from Barovia.
Yeah, I like go. Just saying, you can start.
I don't.
Yeah, you can go.
I don't know.
Right, I'll start then. Bloody hell.
Just saying, yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm starting. So, I'm from the Court of Swords. I was traveling and happened to find myself here.
Interesting. Never heard of that one before. Though I've heard a few people from a place called Greyhawk. Never heard of it. Hell, a few people from a place called Eberron. Can't remember how to pronounce the name. We get all sorts from here. Unusual, usual ones. It depends. What draws you here specifically, besides saving young children?
Well, the usual for adventurers such as ourselves. Finding evil, vanquishing evil, helping people occasionally.
I love the ambitious goal.
She perks up when you say vanquishing evil and just kind of goes, noble goals for a sad place.
Truly the saddest places are those that need it.
I guess so. So, if I may ask. Interesting. My husband has need of help. How opposed would you be to a small quest?
What it is, I guess.
I look at the other 2.
It's like, what's the quest? I just go, what's the quest?
I do not know myself, unfortunately. Simply that it is something that needs to be done.
Well, that's specific.
That's as specific as he was with me. And I'm his wife. You would very much have to talk to him. I know little about, what it is he wants.
Fair. I said fair.
Yeah. He just goes. He is in the back right now, and she points to this door up here, like just over there, through there. Just say that I sent you. He will send the boys to me. I will have them do some work, I guess.
Guess we'll go.
But yeah, so he you let me just get rid of the room for you. That's the wrong one, Lee. Fucking hell. There we go. So there you go. So yeah, just place yourself in that room as you head in. That's the wrong one. That's so yeah.
Get rid of these children.
So these 2 children, they got
Not relevant yet.
Yeah, they. He said like you walk in and the man like looks at you. He basically whispers to him, "Go, go." And then they walk. Go away. No one likes you. But yeah, so he just goes like, "It's good to see you. What would you be doing in my kitchen or office, as my wife loves to call it?"
There's a difference.
Well, we're the ones who saved those children from witches.
Oh,
I get the.
He like looks and goes, Gretel and Gruntel? I don't remember the other one's name.
I just laugh and go. I don't remember either.
Fair.
Now, your wife said you have work that you need someone to do.
Oh, that. Yes, I do have work that needs to be done. I need help with a specific thing. My organization, and he goes, we are close-knit, like family members, more than anything. And he like goes, what did the children tell you of
Not much.
our family? Well, we are in need of help. And like he like walks up to behind you, like to you, Soul, and just he like goes, could you shut the door, please? He says, can you shut the door, please?
I do it.
They walk
I'm back
away.
as well.
Welcome back, Washington. So I'll just pull Aquila down for you.
Please do. It's better than staring at a black screen.
There you go. So yeah, he just goes, we do not like being kept under the boot of Strahd.
What working on that?
I assumed you would be. A woman came by recently, a woman by the
They
name
tend
of...
to do that.
They do. A woman by the name of
Because you're not just an
Esmeralda.
outfit.
She said you have met her before.
Oh yes, Esmeralda. That's a surprise.
I'm amazed you didn't recognize me. From
Um,
any description, really.
Well, she didn't give a description. She said I could trust you lot, and I need to know how capable you are.
Well, maybe we killed some witches.
That's good, but there's much more than witches in this world.
We could kill some more witches.
Maybe. My supply of wine is nearly gone. My next shipment is overdue. I know. The vineyard is a few miles west of here. Just follow the old Sovich road and the signs, and you'll get there. The old madman that owns the winery and vineyard is a bit of a asshole. He's my father.
Well, that's good.
I don't want to deal with him. It's a test of character to deal with him. I merely want you to go and see why my shipment is so late.
Overdue?
Yes. Actually, if you return quickly enough, there's a festival on going to be on at the moment. It's Festival of Sun, I believe it is called.
Oh, that sounds depressing.
It's a fun time for all. The Baron will even be joining us and his great up his own arseness, frankly. Don't tell him I said that. I'd rather not end up in irons again. But either way, if you can do that for me, it is fine. Another thing, you do not mind, if you could go to the church. The priest there he's let me in on some rather sensitive information. The bones of one of their saints have been stolen. Don't let anyone in the town know. They do not need to know that information.
I don't
No.
think the conversation.
You never know. You walk down the street, somebody says, "Hey, you heard of those bones of the priest guy?" And it's like, "Oh yeah, the ones that got stolen." He's like, "Oh no, they got stolen? What if the vampires come?" And it's like, "Oh no, if the vampires come, they'll leave us alive because there's nowhere safe." you know,
The
that whole thing.
Polans were going to protect us.
Oh yes, they did.
What?
According to the priest, they were the equivalent of a spell or something to do with the saint in life, in death, wherever their bones lie, it is consecrated ground. He said it is similar to a spell known as paladins.
Don't bother trying to name it,
Clerics,
it's fine.
something.
Hollowed ground.
Yes, something like that. Hollowed ground, hollow in the ground. I don't know.
I don't believe it's hollow ground. That would involve making the ground.
Hello, ground.
Possibly, but if you could just do those two things for me, it would be fine. One more thing actually, although this one maybe deal with after you're back from the winery. I've heard awful rumors coming from the coffin maker's shop recently. Some
Such as?
unholy things living beneath the floorboards. Howls, whines, people going missing in that area.
That sounds a bit more urgent than the other things.
He goes, the problem is, the coffin maker and the Baron are good friends. You investigate the Baron, you investigate the coffin maker, you're more or less telling the Baron to go fuck himself. And the last person that did that ended up on the city gate for a month.
So we befriend the Baron first.
I'd preferably behead the Baron, but
Does he like chocolates?
maybe. I don't know. All I know is he's a up-his-own-ass noble who does not think of the people under him, and apparently cohorts with demons, or something along those lines. That might be the other big noble family in town, the Watchers. They are scum upon the earth.
Oh, excuse me for a second, sorry.
Yeah, they're scum upon the earth, both of them.
Well, they sound ominous.
Well, they are. But yes, if you could deal with these things, that would be nice of you. Deal, talk in any order you wish, but it would be nice.
Well, it seems easiest if we're going by that, to probably go to the church first, and then on our way to the winery.
It would seem an appropriate idea.
Where is the winery, by the way?
To the west of here, and you like,
Outside of town?
outside of town, a few miles outside of town.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the church first.
Yeah, so it'll take 4 or 5 hours to get there at least. But for now, since you are trying to help me at the very least, room and board for free.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. Upstairs is the common sleeping area. There are some nicer rooms, but they are for me and family and the like. If you know what, you know. You don't want to give away everything. But, yes, free rooms. If there are none left, if we must get paying customers, for I am an inn, the barn is always free to sleep in. We keep it very clean. Although, if there are black feathers, let me know. Means,
Your
crows.
horse is shedding.
That, or crows have been getting in the barn where they shouldn't be again.
They're usually smarter than that.
Usually.
Oh, I actually have a question.
Yes?
Does anyone in the town deal in magic at all? Like the scroll keeping, book keeping, all that?
The Watcher family, from time to time, sells and buys scrolls, but they are secretive at best. Their 2 brothers are in the front room now.
Oh, well,
Nikolai and Carl. Be careful with them, so they are drunkards at best.
well, if they're drunkards that can give me spells I don't
Listen.
know, I guess they're useful.
Drunkards can be made to give great deals.
Well, the problem is they don't sell the scrolls. That would be their auntie, mother, auntie, cousin. I don't know. They fuck each other so much it's hard to tell.
I didn't know.
Anti-mother?
Maybe.
Time mother.
It's whoever is the matriarch of the family is the one in charge. Their son sells and buys from time to time, but he's a miserable cunt.
Well, okay.
I don't like this very much. Also, don't tell my wife that I've been saying this. She'll skin me.
Okay.
Yeah. That's not a woman you want to get on the bad side of.
Well, so far she seems to like us. That's nice.
That's good. You might keep your hide before the end of the night.
Well, I certainly hope so.
Either way, now out of you. I must get back to cooking. I've got a meal for those 2 drunkards.
Okay. Goodbye.
Enjoy yourself. Be safe on the road. But yeah, then he turns around and goes back to cooking. So you guys just leave the room?
Yeah, let's go talk to those creepy
Yeah.
widows that sell magic.
Alright, so...
You can. I'm not. I've got no interest in talking to a bunch
Yeah,
of
no,
drunkards.
yeah, no, you lot don't. You don't have to rely on spells and shit, do you?
So,
What's
I mean, you
that?
fucking sword.
so yeah, you just guys place yourself anywhere in the main room, well, if you do stay in the main room.
Although I would actually like to ask either Oshin or you for assistance, Alex, because I can't talk for shit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll give you assistance.
Aw, thank you.
So,
What's going on? Because I was, like I said, I was awake for a bit there.
essentially you guys have taken up a,
He told us to piss off.
yeah, he told you, go, I need to cook, now fuck off.
Piss off.
Oh, that's fair, honestly.
He's
And
actually going to go to bed, he's a wizard.
It is his kitchen office, so...
also, just to let you know, this is what that family looked like, each member of it. Look at that mighty beard.
He's got a fucking...
That is the best beard.
That is a beard. Jesus Christ.
That is mighty. The children look like arseholes.
I love all the muted colours, it's just, this would have been so difficult to dye.
Yeah. But yeah,
No, they have to be dark colour, dark!
dark colors. So yeah, you walk up to these two men.
I will wear nothing but blue gloves.
Where are they? There it is. You walk up to these two men. They are basically like they're drinking and like they look up at you and go, "Hello."
What are their names like?
He said their names were Carl and Nikolai. What do you want?
I just sort of sit down with all my demon-y bullshit and just like... Would it surprise if I said magic?
No, not really.
Good. That solves half of this.
So, you want magic? You heard that we're the sons of our glorious mother Fiona Watcher, the greatest sorceress in all of Vallaki, and you want to buy magic from us.
Yeah.
No one ever wants to just talk to us to have a drink or anything like that, no.
Oh, I mean, I could buy you a drink. Would that make you happy?
Oh, yes, it would.
Okay. Let's put down some chips then.
Alright, 1 gold for a cup of wine.
1 gold? Fuck off!
They're nearly out of wine.
Piss off!
Yeah.
I'll contribute, so it's 1 gold each.
Ah. God. Well, if you are willing to pay for our wine, you're willing to pay for our wine.
1 gold.
So yeah,
These people earn a copper every other month.
so both of you just take a gold out of your inventory.
That's the only...
Both of us are just Dsenia.
So yeah, 1 gold, 1 gold. So yeah, so like you know, basically Danica walks up wearing her it's the outfit you see in the thing. She's wearing like that full thing. So she comes up, places a
That's
picture. Danica?
Yeah.
Danica puts a pitcher of wine on, 4 mugs, looks at you two, looks at them, goes to take 2 of the mugs back while looking at both you, Aquila and Jesenia. Like
I'll put my hand up and just go like, no, please leave.
I'm
so she-
underage.
So she pulls one away and goes, very well. Puts it and then goes back to the bar and puts under. The two men they pour themselves one, then pours his brother one, then wigs from the actual thing, puts it back down. Oh, good wine, good wine. So you want to buy? What do you want to buy?
Spells, knowledge, stuff like that.
So
If you got anything interesting, then I'm cool with that.
I have nothing interesting, and neither does my brother Nikolai here.
Nah, you got enough of me.
We no magic. That was our older brother. Sad sack that he is. Our mother and our father. They're the only ones who actually have anything. We prefer to get drunk and have fun.
But it's fun having magic and stuff. You can do stuff like this, and I'll change the color of their wine,
Oops.
and you can change it back.
I don't really care.
Oh, you can even flavor it.
Don't care. He just drinks it, and
Strawberry.
he just goes. I really don't care, and I'll stop playing with my wine.
Okay, I'll take it back.
So yeah, he just goes. Either way, my mother and brother are the ones who'll deal with that. We can bring you to the estate. They probably want to talk to you as outsiders anyway.
Well, it would be very nice.
Well, let us finish these drinks and we'll take you there, unless you have other places to go.
We really don't. The closest thing that we really have to do is go to the church, and I don't think we're really in that much of a hurry to go find some bones.
The church. Bones. What are you on about?
I just nudge Yesenia. Like you're not supposed to be saying that.
I can't believe I forgot that so quick.
Yes. So like they just
God, fucking! I'm just gonna go on this. I'm gonna do what everyone does in RE4 and just put myself in a bin while the other people do the actual work.
So yeah, they just like look at you and go, "What do you mean by bones?"
We found some bones in the road. We're going to get them buried properly.
Make a deception test.
A deception. Fuck.
I just
Fuck me, he's a thick boy.
It was on scope. Oh no.
Could I use my inspiration to reroll that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, using my inspiration to reroll deception. What the fuck?
Well, it would be with advantage, so 19
Oh my God.
versus 17. So yeah, he just goes, fair, more noble than I am. Laughs a little bit himself. Look, we'll bring you to our mother now, I guess. We were getting bored of drinking anyway. And she thought probably asking for us by now. I'd rather not feel her wrath tonight.
If it makes you happier, I can probably make regular water have the same flavour and effects of beer.
We don't care.
You should take up a hobby.
We tried that. Person we were taking the hobby with was killed.
Try a hobby that
Oh.
doesn't get people killed?
He like looks up at you and goes, then we would have to not be watchers.
Well, that's just dramatic.
Welcome to Vallaki. As he like gets up and starts leading you two away. Do Dick and Soul, do you follow them?
Yeah, obviously.
I'll take the confirmation, like, and then follow.
Cool. So they lead you to this estate over here.
Ah, yes, the set of friends.
So, the house seems disgusted with itself. A slouching roof hangs over a heavy furrowed gable, and moss-covered walls sag and bulge under the weight of vegetation. As you study the house's sullen... pardon me.
Fuck me. You are not allowed to drink a litre of Coke ever again.
As you study the house's sullen countenance, you hear the edifice actually groan. Only then do you realize to what extent the house hates what it has become. And like the two men go, well, this is home sweet home.
Seems homely.
It kind of is.
It's not bad. I've been in worse.
I've seen worse. Twins.
I've become so numb.
I've become sauce.
I just imagine me just casually chatting in the background
Sauce.
with the occasional like, funny background event.
What the fuck is that? Wait, what's that?
Wait, is it like dark or something?
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're talking about.
Like, why is my view distance so tiny?
Because
Please,
you're
can
a
we
human
actually
without,
be
you're a
honest?
human
What's
without
going
dark vision, Adam.
This is what happens when you're a human, you shit.
But I
This is
can't
why I'm
see
an
anything.
You
ASMR.
suck at everything, eat shit and die.
Okay, okay. There's a corner. There's a corner.
So yeah,
I can't even see the marks.
so don't worry, Adam. You're about to get... So yeah, they open up the front door.
Lee, can't you make some lights in here?
There are lights inside, probably.
Well, that's helpful.
So
I'll find out very soon, won't I?
yeah. So yeah, you open up the front. They open up the front door for you. As you enter, you just enter yourself in there.
You're gonna leave me.
The front door opens into a narrow vestibule. 3 stained glass doors and wooden frames lead from it.
That's Elbow.
There you go.
We have a Nyaban.
Oh, hello, Naban.
Hello.
You're currently going to some magic people's house to buy magic spells for Jasenia.
Yeah, and
Seems legit.
And from how creepy these people look, I might be getting a lot more than I thought I was.
So,
At this rate, I might get a demon, whether I want it or not.
I'm getting the distinct feeling that there actually isn't any lights in here.
Yeah, there aren't, because this is a pre-made thing. Lee, you're a dumbass. I don't think Roll20 would have gone to the extensive effort of putting lighting into every single thing.
no, they do. That's why the Tomb of Annihilation has lighting in it.
Then why can't Adam see anything?
Because there's probably just not lighting in this house. So,
These have got turn lights on.
I will just turn on. I can just turn
My view distance is literally like barely 10 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because you don't have dark vision or a torch.
Why the fuck would I need either of those in a fucking house?
There you go.
Yeah.
We all have dark vision in here.
There you go. You can see Adam.
I don't need light
So, yeah,
in here.
Oh my
they-
god, for that! Wow, I've got like range. Holy shit, I have eyes.
So yeah, I'll move you all to the rooms you get taken. The room you get taken into because it is one
Wait, I
room.
think you put me on the GM layer.
Just behind you.
No, I can see you.
Oh, hey, it's a G-Fling.
So-
Chief.
How dare you?
So yeah, they so you know Nikolai and Carl they bring you through and they go through there. We're going upstairs. And
All right.
They walk upstairs.
Have a good one.
As you enter in this room,
The most evil woman in the world comes out of the side.
no, you won't. Where's J in the alphabet? There it is.
Oh, hold
ornate
up.
dining
Wait,
table stretches the length of. Oh yeah.
You needed me to make a Constitution check. Do I still have to do that, or did you do it
No,
already?
I changed it to Austin. And it isn't a Constitution check. It's way worse than that.
Oh boy.
It's just roll 1d10 and lose that much maximum hit points.
Forever.
No.
No, Greater Restoration can return it.
Oh, that's good.
An ornate dining
I could
table
stay near that for a while.
stretches the length of this room. A crystal chandelier hangs above it imperiously. The silverware is tarnished, the dishes chipped, yet all are still quite elegant. 8 chairs, their back adorned with sculpted elk horns, surround the table. Arched windows made of lattice work iron and glass look out onto a small, fog-swept estate.
Hey, can I, like, clear up some of the, sort of like, the little chips and everything on, and the tarnish on the things?
No, because you don't have anything to do that.
Would that include cleaning them?
No. That'd be fixing them.
Tarnish?
No, you can get rid of the tarnish, actually, yeah. So, like, the tarnish goes away. But yeah, as you do that, like,
Starkly again.
a lady, she isn't actually up there. She does, like, she walks in and stands here. Let me get you a description of her.
Oh god.
Oh,
god.
Actually, I can just get your hand out.
She looks so evil.
Ignore the thing around her, but this is what she looks.
Wait, I don't think anyone's going to be able to ignore that.
But yeah, that's what she looks like.
Yeah, seems fine to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
seems
not sure
fine.
I'm talking about her being so evil.
She, like, walks in and goes, I take it you are the ones who wish to peruse my wares.
Yeah, I am.
I just go primarily her and point to Sanya.
I am a Fiona Watcher, Lady Fiona Watcher. I am one of the bigger players in the politics of this town.
I've only heard of 2, so I imagine you would be.
Maybe. What do you wish to learn?
Well, I'd have to know what you have first.
A selection of weak sort of spells, things that you could find anywhere. Really, if you looked hard enough or learned hard enough. Right now, for sale, I have very little for the fact of the festivals coming up, and many of them I have had to sell to the town itself for whether it be my son or my husband needing them to use for the actual festival itself. Currently, I have a selection of cantrips and a few lower powered spells. Out of character, she has like pretty much every cantrip in the book, and like a selection of first level spells, which are. Let me go get them up because I have an idea of what I wanted her to have. She has like 5 first level spell scrolls that are available for selling at the moment. The rest, she has every cantrip that's
Well,
available.
ideally, I'd want to learn mending again.
Bollocks.
I'd like to have animate dead, please. For obvious reasons.
Yep. Hang on, give me a second. Gotta look up. You know what? I will randomly decide what they are. But yeah, she just kind of goes, which would you wish to buy?
I'm looking for something that allows me to fix things, so I believe...
We have mending. It is
Yeah.
a relatively common thing people wish to try and learn, although most people end up tearing the scroll in half because they're angry at it, and then it blows up, and then they want a refund, or are dead. Either way is good for me.
That's fine, I easily do it, don't worry.
Fair. Well, a cantrip is going to cost you... She looks and thinks and goes, 100 gold.
What?
Do you know anyone else who will sell these to you?
Coughs of blood.
Looks at you. Yes, little one. I gave you silver tongue, by the way, Ellis.
Good. Cute.
I'm sorry,
I look at
you
him.
gained
I
her
look at her.
attention by coughing blood.
What is
Look at her.
this?
It's like, it seems a bit steep, don't you think?
She like takes a step towards you, like sits down.
Shuffles away.
I just laugh nervously in the
I am
background.
I am the only woman in all of Barovia, as far as I know, besides him, who is willing to sell these things.
Wait, him?
A mad,
Yeah, I would
Strahd.
go, yes, him.
a mad mage, one who wished
Oh,
to
right, not
oppose-
Strahd.
One who wished to
Oh.
oppose. She like looks at you and goes, "Yes, not Strahd.
I don't think Strahd sells anything.
He is too far beyond us to deal with us."
I mean, I can't really imagine Strahd sitting down and like trying to work out a good bargain.
I mean, arguably, I'd say Strahd sells death, but okay.
I'm getting the feeling that he deals more
She's like-
in getting what he wants.
She like looks at you and goes, "Strahd is all this talk of dealing in death and being
Well, I mean, he is a vampire.
yeah,
I mean,
rumors."
What do you mean, rumors?
I mean, like, according to like my good friend over here, he felt like he was dead but alive.
What could your good friends say? How would your good friend know?
He can smell it. Also, I personally am quite familiar with dead things and undead things and semi-dead things, and I can quite with assurance say he's not dead, but he's dead.
She like looks at you and goes, "And what about that? So you plan to oppose him?"
Well, yeah.
Apparently, it's the only way to leave.
She like
And we're here because he wants to.
like once you say that, she just goes, "Get out of my home.
Oh, well, that was quick.
Leave
Oh,
now.
oh well. Okay, bye.
Goodbye."
Yeah, see.
I just go, well, that went about, well, actually slightly better than expected, honestly.
Yeah. So like, yeah, you guys like you all just leave her home.
Well, yeah.
Is there anything that
Yeah,
we can do?
I don't, I was like, well, I guess.
Actually, yeah,
Just like,
yeah, there would have been. Roll an Arcana when you. I should have asked everyone to roll an Arcana check. Okay, Oshin and Jasenia and Nobon, you all and okay, everyone who isn't Adam,
Just
roll me an
fucking
Arcana
roll it.
check. Everyone who isn't Adam, roll me an Arcana check real quick. Should have done that the second you walked in.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that's a bit of an extreme.
Hey, do I spend inspiration to not fuck this up?
Yeah, you can spend inspiration. So Alex and Jasenia both noticed this. When she walked in, she smelled of very specific things, specifically blood, sulfur, fire.
Put us right the fuck back in there.
Actually, hold on 1 second. See what I'm outside the house? Can I use Divine Sense?
Yeah, no. I want you to put us right the fuck back in there, fuckboy, because you fucked up the scene. Get us right back in there.
No, you
Put us back in there. You fucked this up.
No, you left.
Hold up, guys. I'm just gonna go and change the server's region. It should help with the voice comm.
Okay,
Okay.
like genuinely, we left because we didn't know these things. She smells like death and blood.
Okay, I'm using
Demon
Divine Sense to
shit.
find out what.
She is quite obviously a vampire.
She's
Hold on.
not necessarily a vampire, but definitely like an evil wizard.
Guys, Oshin's trying to speak. Go.
Let me do Divine Sense!
Cool.
Just do it already.
I'm
yeah.
using Divine Sense.
Alright, so use up one of them.
Yeah.
As you like, and we'll say like you left the house and like maybe you guys, you just noticed this now more than anything.
Yeah, Lee, we just noticed it now.
Ethan, seriously. But yeah, so yeah, like Oshin, as you like open up your senses, this odd feeling kind of comes over you. You notice there is the scent of undead, demons, and a lot of bullshit coming from this place. This place is like, it's almost as bad as the Death House.
Mm.
You're saying it's bullshit central.
Oh yeah, it's horseshit central.
So, Aquila,
Yep.
do we burn it now or do we burn it later?
We burn it later, when no one's looking.
I mean, it's in the middle of town. Everyone's going to be looking at all times.
Not at night.
Well, vampires will be looking, but that's what we want them to see.
So you want Strahd to be able to come to... Just rethink.png.
But Jack can also come during the day, can he not?
Fuck you. Teasing me with what I can't have.
But yeah, so yeah, like, what do you guys do? Do you just leave the house for now?
Yeah.
All right, just
No,
to catch you
I'll
up, by
head
the
to
way,
the-
just to catch you up, by the way, Alice, you've been asked to go visit a church to see about some bones that apparently been stolen that were of a saint and made the church holy. They really should have fixed it, but they never got the chance to, really.
Okay.
And also go to a winery to investigate why shipments are coming in late.
Haven't been coming in.
Yeah, haven't been coming in at all, actually. The current one's late. So, yeah, currently you're just kind of in the middle of this town. It's about, like, 2 p.m. It's not very late.
Okay.
Church,
Do you want to go to the church?
That's all right, well.
Yeah, let's go for church.
All right, cool.
Let's
So-
cover the early places first.
It's crashed. Oh, there we go.
So yeah, so you walk through the town. It's about 20-minute walk. Honestly, it's a decently long walk. Pardon me.
Fuck's sake.
So, the slouching century-old church has a bulging steeple in the back. Steeple in the back, and walls lined with cracked stained glass windows depicting pietous saints. A fence of wrought iron encloses the garden of gravestones next to the church, and a thin mist creeps amongst the graves. Yep. So the church itself is open. Let me see if there's a map for it first. No, there isn't. So, yeah, the church itself is like got its doors open, and you can like see directly into it. And up at the back altar, there's a kind of like with the original church that you saw. It actually looks a lot like that church, actually. Just a man standing at an altar in the back.
I'm gonna walk up to it.
All right. Yeah. So, yeah, you walk up. Does anyone else follow him?
I think everyone does this.
Yeah, I will.
All right, cool. So, you meet he's a priest. He looks like a regular old priest. And he like turns around and goes, hello there. I am the Father Lucian Petrovich. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
It is good to meet you. What are you here for?
We heard some stuff about bones, and we're here to help.
He like looks around. There's no one in the church at the moment. Follow me. He brings you to like a more secluded, he basically brings you out to the back graveyard, where a young boy, you see him. He looks like this.
He's nothing but a bust of himself.
He's got like a shovel and he's currently digging a grave, and he goes,
But he's got no arms.
Milovaj, can you go maintain the front for a minute? The weeds have been disrupted again. Also, I heard your brother was playing out there. And the man looks, kind of furrows his brow, but he lines up a bit at the mention of brother, and then just walks out and he goes, he is the groundskeeper here. And currently the #1 suspect for who stole the bones of the priest.
Why would he steal them?
First, I will give you the backstory to this place. This church is dedicated to the Morning Lord, named after Saint Anderel, whose bones once rested under the altar. About 2 nights ago, they were stolen. I'm the only one who knows about the bones. But about a month ago, a young boy named Jiska came to me. He was upset, terrified, scared that monsters were going to come when he was at the church, kill him, his sister, his mother, his father. So to put him at ease, I told him about the bones, the holy bones, they will protect us. They consecrate the ground, and not even the devil Strahd could walk on them without his skin alight. Put him at ease. May have flared the dramatics on what actually happens, but it's what I could do. But
right.
a few nights ago they were stolen, so I asked him, did you tell anyone? And he simply nodded at me, and he refuses to say who he told it to, he's scared that he'll be hurt by him. But the problem is, a few nights ago I saw him talking to Milovjo, and then they went missing. All I know is that I suspect him, and without those bones, if Strahd comes to this town, we will be defenseless if he wishes to kill us. I ask that you find them and bring them back so one, they can be put to rest and not desecrated, but also so, just so we can be at peace and I can know that my people won't be eaten alive by monstrous creatures at night.
Fear.
Especially, I've I felt some disturbances recently, almost visions from, visions from the gods themselves. Something bad will happen on the night of the festival. Something awful.
If the bones are not returned.
Yes, or at least it will be worse if they're not returned.
Hmm.
All I know is the festival is not for another week, 2 weeks at least. It depends on how the Baron feels. He might bring it forward. It's why there are so many interesting faces around here right now. That's why the locals aren't so scared of strangers right now.
Silly question, probably.
Yes, child.
The what do they call it? The Vactors? The noble family over there.
Oh, the Watchers.
Look at the spelling, it should be like Vactors or something.
It's W-A-T... It's like...
H-C-H-T-E-R or something.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Watchers for now because it's easier to pronounce.
Vultures.
But yeah, yes, what about them?
I just want to look at Aquila and it's like, to be frank, they stink of necromancy and devilry.
They
What's the likeliness of them having done anything along these lines?
both high and low. They are... They follow the Devil's Strahd more closely than others, but they... I doubt they are involved in it.
Cowardly or just...
Absolutely. Will not do anything unless they know they can succeed, and...
I mean, they're just stealing bones from a church. It can't be that hard.
And he goes, no, it can't, but the problem is, many a night they have come here to hide and run.
They're scared of him.
They're terrified. They would not do, even if they thought that...
So they're the kind of people who will whisper prayers to him, but whisper quietly lest he hear.
More or less, many a night, when women and children are crying, their women and their children are crying the most. They are the most scared of him, for they know what he can do. I think personally, the best person to look at right now is my grave teacher, Milovash.
Words are hard.
But yeah, Milivosh. Voges. Either way, Milo, easier name than his full, what I call him.
Because I'm tongue-tied.
He cares much about his brother, and, well, recently he barely had enough money to survive. I can only pay him so much for his groundskeeping work. We do not make much money here. Although I pay him well, more than me. I pay him my salary on top of his. He looks and goes, but...
I just can go, you have a salary?
You hungry?
He looks...
You okay?
I'm fine. Donations are enough to keep this place afloat for me, but the money I would put aside for myself, I give to him. Mostly for his brother. But he recently has had better food, and his brothers looked healthier, so... He's came into some money, at the very least. Ask him, I would say. For now, I must go back. I was doing services, tending ground, graves, that sort of thing.
Before you go, Father,
Yes?
I came across a amulet,
Yes, my son.
and I lift up the holy symbol of Ravenkind.
Drops to his knees immediately and goes, oh, by the Lord, the amulet of Ravenkind.
Yeah, the kings.
Where did you find it?
We found it in the old bone grinder. Well, I found it.
We found it on the body of the Emperor.
And he gets back up and goes, sorry for that. That is a very holy amulet. It's the amulet of the Morning Lord himself.
Really?
It was
I
used
just turned to Ksenia and go, that was not the direction I'd expect from anyone.
But yeah, he just goes, it is an amulet used to hunt vampires and undead.
God, Daedra worshippers.
It can only be used by someone of good heart and of God. And he like looks at you and goes, "You must be a paladin or cleric."
I am indeed a paladin.
I think it might be a trainee, but he just insists on paladin.
No, I passed.
Either way,
How the hell did you pass?
I'm good at what I do.
Gods work in mysterious ways, child. And he looks at you and goes, "Sometimes very mysteriously."
I don't think it got anything to do with me.
If it also helps, I'm also an Azamar.
He goes,
Oh, for God's sake!
I just started laughing
He just goes
uncontrollably.
like, "I've not heard of an Asimar, but I
No, it's angel-born bullshit.
well,
No wonder you passed.
blessed by the gods always works."
Bless.
Look at this. This seems a bit like nepotism, but okay.
It is.
Seems like
Bullshit.
it seems like nepotism. But yeah, like,
Nephilitism.
but yeah, I think we'll bring this thing to a close here. Like as you guys you're joking around because I need to go pee. So I think we're going to take a break here real quick while I go pee.
Mm-hmm.
Take a break in the episode. It's been running for an hour, so we'll see you next time, folks, in episode 4.
About
Yeah.
2 months or 5 or 19.
Depends.